Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Scrapping Like a Lady, and I am on my way to work. Yeah. Oh, it was hard getting up this morning. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, I love what I do, but some mornings it's still hard no matter what you do. Sometimes you just don't feel like getting up, and today was one of those days. So, I finished my besties, and I am going to do, I think I'm going to do a craftably. I haven't done one yet, so I'm thinking I'm going to do one of the craftablies. I have autumn and I have Christmas. Ooh, my hair's tangled here. Autumn and Christmas, and I have one other one, and I can't remember what it is. My client picked it up for me, and it's not a seasonal one, or a holiday or any of that stuff. So I need to look at it. So we need to decide together what I'm gonna do next. I think I told you guys that my husband did buy our tickets to Ecuador, this Mayan. And so we are going to be there. We're supposed to be there for 8 days. But when I got the itinerary, I see that it's 13 days. So it is what it is. It is what it is. He snuck that in, and I pointed it out to him. He's like, oh, well, yeah, whatever, buddy, whatever. So I'm going to go. I'm going to have a good time. And we're not taking the boys with us, which I don't particularly like, but I guess it's our time, so we're going to make the best of it. Oh, I got these stupid things there, so I can't get my, I bought some risers to go on top of Cameron's dresser and stuff, where he could raise up his, raise up his little, for more shoes can fit in. So it's like extension shoe racks, but he didn't want them, so I have to return them back to IKEA, little punk. So, oh, here it is at the top here. So it's in my way. But today I'm going to be working kind of late. I say late. Probably get out of there about 5:36, knowing me. Try to finish up quickly. But I want to talk to you about something real, gals. It's a turn only. I'm in the wrong lane. I need to be over here. So yesterday I went to Floor and Decor to get the flooring that I want for Logan's floor. And I'm going to take you guys along with, because I am replacing his floor myself. And I chose vinyl slats, you know, like simulated wood or whatever. And I'm going to put it down myself. I'm not going to ask Willie to do it. I'm not going to ask him to help me move furniture. I'm going to do it all myself, 100%. I like doing DIY projects, but this is probably going to be very physical, just because he has a lot of furniture in his room and a loft bed and just everything, but it's all good. I've watched some videos. I'm going to watch some more videos, and this weekend I'm committed to doing it. So I'll do a video, and you guys can follow me and watch me do that. A little DIY. Well, not little. It's a big DIY to me. But doable, you know. If other people can do it, I can do it. So I went to Lowe's, and they had this little kit for laying the flooring, and I'm glad that I went, because you want to use there's like 7 different tools to use to get those planks to fit into each other, and the guy said to leave a little bit of space for your floor can move. Don't try to make them all tightly put together. So right where the floorboards meet, leave a little bit of space for your boards can move, because rooms expand and shrink. So that was all good. But I'm telling you that to tell you that. So I was at work and I had to bring my old dirty country truck, you know. It's like an old 2004 Toyota Tundra. And my client that was there is let's just say she got dollars, right? And so she pulls up in her Jaguar or whatever her car was. No, what is her car? I don't know. It's a fancy car. And we're standing outside, and then she was waiting for her girlfriend, and her girlfriend shows up when we're done. Her appointment is over, you know? And so her girlfriend pulls up, and she's got a similar car to hers. I mean, they're both sitting there just totally classy. And here I am in my old country truck. And the lady looks over and she sees my truck and she looks back at me, and, you know, she's talking and everything like that. And I was like, oh, that's the size up. They, you know, us, people, we size each other up. Like, it's almost like an automatic thing that happens, whether you're conscious of it or not. And I was like, aware of that. And then I thought to myself, yeah, I want to be whatever a person paints in their head that I am. That's okay. You know? I don't have to prove myself to anybody. And I think that's important. And that just comes with maturity. When I was a young girl, there was a student, and her name was Patrice. Sorry, I'm putting on my lipstick too, trying to multitask here, y'all. You know I'm running late. And her hair was always beautifully pressed out or permed, I don't even know. She was allowed to wear makeup, and you could see by appearance that her parents cared for her. She had a mom and a dad. She had the best of clothing as far as I was concerned. She always had matching stuff on, and her nails were done, and I would just kind of like look at her like, wow, how nice. To look at people, we think, well, that person is so put together. That person has everything to be happy for, or, you know, is having a good life. Uh-oh, here come the people. Let me get the hell out the way. It's the ambulance. Good, they're turning. So we can always think highly of a person or low of a person. And how you perceive someone's perception of you or their belief of you, I think has to do with your maturity level. Because it kind of made me laugh, because I could give a blah, 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 you know? And she kept looking me up and down, and, you know, She was like, well, can I get your business card? And I was like, of course, come on in. And I opened the door up, and she came inside, and I handed her my card, and she looked around, and she was like, wow, this is really nice. And I was like, well, thank you. And I noticed her whole attitude changed. She was like, so what services do you offer? And yada, yada, and more yada, 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 yada. But the conversation probably outside of the facility probably would have been real quick. Like, you just some grungy little nurse esthetician with a little put together place that's half clean and kempt, and yeah, that's really nice. But I've been around long enough to know when someone's sizing me up, I know what it looks like. I knows what it feels like. And I'm not telling people to or not to do it, but I'm just telling you to be aware. Because you never know what someone is or is not, have or have not. We don't know. A lot of my clients that are millionaires and billionaires, because I have them both. I have upper middle class, and poor. I have all of those type of people. I have people that live in country, out of country, come and see me. In state, out of state, that fly in to see me. And I'm serious when I tell you, I don't care. I don't care if they have. I don't make their bill higher. I give people a deal whether they can pay or not pay. I think that in my profession, a lot of people would be like, oh, let me make sure her charges are high because, honey, I know she got money. I could give a rat's patooter. Honestly, I don't care. In fact, I think blessing people that are blessed, as people seem to think they are, because we all have our problems. I don't care if you have or have not. Look how many millionaire, billionaire children and themselves kill themselves. And you're like, what? They had everything. Having stuff don't make you happy. It does not. So blessing them that have hardly ever happens to them. If you love people, you love people. Taking advantage of a person shows what kind of person you are. And the people that have will be like, oh, no, Lisa, don't discount it for me. Why not? Why not discount it for you? I remember I went to dinner with a millionaire and his wife, and he went to the bathroom and the check came, and so I paid it. He was like, why did you do that? What do you mean? Why did I do that? I ate. The bill came. Whether you were here or not, the bill came. I would have paid it. So why wouldn't I pay it? I didn't pay it to get acknowledgement from you. I just thought he's a gentleman, so I knew he would pay the bill. But why not bless him? You know? Why is it that he's responsible to pay it every time? So, yeah, I love blessing people. God knows people bless me all the time. God uses them and they bless me. So, if you can, try not to size people up, because like I said, you never know when you're entertaining an angel. And I think that people that have the least try to look like they have the most. That's been my experience, you know. So you think, look at this guy. He got all of this. He got a fancy, pulls up in a fancy car with his fancy clothes. He got it going on. He must have deep pocket. Girl, it took all of his paycheck to make that car payment and to buy those clothes. Bye, Alicia. Don't size people up if you can. If you find yourself doing that, ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Why am I doing that? You know, why do I need to even compare myself to somebody else? You know, I often get an image in my head when the Word of God is saying that He's going to destroy this earth, you know, and He's going to make a new earth. So if He destroys this earth, all my worldly goods are going to be destroyed. So people that have more, when their worldly goods get destroyed, they're just going to have a bigger rubble pile. I always get that image in my head. Okay, your rubble is bigger than my rubble. It makes that stuff that they have, the significance of it, the meaning of it, just kind of goes away, you know? When Katrina happened, all of that stuff was just underwater. Think about it. It didn't matter who had and who had not. Now, I know it was the poor that was affected because of where the water came in at. But if it flooded and it affected everybody, and everybody's house was underwater, then what difference does it make if that person had a $5,500 dining room table and I had a IKEA $200 dining room table? It was all ruined. So that's the way I like to look at things. I have a millionaire couple. I think he's a millionaire. I think he's just a millionaire. Coming in this afternoon. He's not going to be treated any different than the guy that makes $100,000. The guy that makes $20,000. The lady that's there right now, she's rich. I don't care. Her coins don't affect me no more than the coins of a poor person. I'll bless her and love on her. Because she ain't nothing but a person. Trying to get this thing back in here. I gotta wait till I move that IKEA crap. I have been enjoying my Coach purse. And I gotta show you guys some more Coachy that I bought. Because I like it. Great quality. Ouch. I better get my little ugly self in here. Remember to treat people good. Remember to bless people if you can. Try not to think high or low of people. Just love them. Deuces.